Hey, chat. Hey, can I keep it 100% real with you? First of all, we're just going to go to the just chatting screen. Hey, chat. I'm going to keep it 100% real with you because I noticed this in chat a second ago. If you're wondering where that song came from, I didn't know. I clicked into a random point of a chill Nintendo Summer Tunes playlist, and apparently it's from Pilot Wings 64. I don't know anything about Pilot Wings. I don't know. Like, I know jack all about Pilot Wings. But hi, chat. Welcome to the stream. So, not really much to explain. Today, we are going to be doing a DK64 Rando seed. Difference this time. And this is the reason that, I probably don't sound a ton more confident based on the title, but we're going to be definitely trying our best to successfully finish a DK64 Rando seed today. The biggest difference, we are not doing a get key 8 objective run today. Peakman Force, so true. So yeah, we are not going to be doing a run that involves trying to get key 8. We're going to be shooting for the more normalized rule set, which is, it's involved in like the season 2 rule set, which is essentially beat K-roll. That is going to be the whole goal. Big difference is I figured out there is something very good we can do to keep this nice and casual, which is, if I can, just gotta pull some other stuff up. Some stuff that we can do to definitely keep everything casual is we're gonna be utilizing the spoiler log. Whoa! To kind of give us a rough idea on where to find a lot of the important stuff, and kind of it gives us a general route, but the spoiler log does give you its own little thing of like, you can do the direct route that it gives you, and you will be able to win, but also if you have a little bit of knowledge of just maybe you'd rather go here, you don't want to go back and forth to levels, even though that might be technically the better route, then you don't have to worry about it. So, we're going to be utilizing that. And what this also means is that I don't have to do a bunch of note-taking this time. And as a result, I will be able to have you guys better just put on screen and everything, have you guys, more properly in the field of everything. So, if I can go ahead and try and get you guys up here. But I hope you all have been doing well. Again, big thing is I've just been chilling. I aspire to be big channel like Jordan. Look, I don't let the numbers deceive you. I feel like I'm like a 500 subscriber channel in a lot of cases. Okay. So I'm trying to see what I can do to maybe get this organized in such a way where I can see everything pretty well. Also, my fan's being a little noisy today. I don't know what that's all about, but I have looked in like task manager stuff, and it doesn't seem to be affected by. I think my fan just needs cleaning, man. I think that's what it boils down to. So let me make sure everything looks okay. Okay, so yeah, chat. Again, the rough idea today is that we are going to be we're going to be sort of, we're going to have sort of more of a guided run and everything. Spray with the spray bottle. He's cooking. Let me boot up. Do I have audio set up and everything? I don't. Okay, so here's where things are going to get kind of funny. Because I don't know 100%. You know what? How does it look if I just do this? Okay, that doesn't look bad. So, last run, I figured out I kind of have to optimally play in a windowed mode in order to properly have you guys see the game, at least with the way I have things set up. And I am willing to commit to that. I am still willing to commit to that. So, He's white. He's like more of a weird tannish, but I could sort of see where you got that idea. Donkey Kong. I know, right? Okay. So. Game's a little loud for me. Let me just see. Okay. So first things first, we got to make sure that we get a lot of the... So I still have the tracker up and everything. The only big thing we're not going to be doing is we're not going to be worrying about... hold on. Just going to doink. Doink. We're not going to have to worry about notes and things of that general nature nearly as much. We start with Tiny and Chunky, which is like... Okay, I could do without the Tiny. We start with Super Kong, Pineapple Launcher, and Diving. Start with Diving. That's a pretty strong start. I like to think Pineapple Launcher is a pretty strong start, all things considered. But again, all this is guided, so shouldn't have to worry too much about everything. But let me just pull up Sphere 0. So yeah, like I said, we have a general... I forgot to put the key markers. Dude, I am so sorry, chat. 357. Okay. So we have 357. Yeah. I think we got an idea. I think we got the idea. Super Kong Pineapple Launcher. What kind of Elden Ring boss is that? Listen, I just said 2 names back to back. Okay. So the only real thing I noticed we're going to have to get in Sphere 0. Or, by the way, I say all these Sphere 0 type things. Basically, it's just another way of saying different parts of the routing that we have to go to. How late on things are. I don't know how many spheres this run's going to be. It is probably going to be a little longer if we are doing it under a DK condition. That is generally just how that tends to work. Okay, so back prison. That was key too. Gotcha. I have no idea what's going on. I know, that's fair. I listen, these DK64 rando seeds, I more or less intend to, like, they're background noise for you fellas. Okay. So we're going to also be going to the Japes lobby entrance. Funky Kong. Not yet, but soon. But soon. You will see him soon. Factory. Okay. So we know Factory is in the Japes lobby. We have to get the training grounds thing. Yeah, we have to get the training grounds thing. There's apparently also something in the Aztec lobby. So I'm going to assume Aztec is vanilla. Either that or it's in lobby 3. I'm not terribly sure. Apparently Cranky over here is shared as well, so I'm probably going to go ahead and get that out of the way. Okay, it's just a GB. Yeah. I say that like I didn't know. It literally tells me over here. That's the big difference. Again, I know most of what's being told to me now, this time around, but... Should I make a video on Ace Attorney? I like that the music probably reminded you of that. I mean, hey, if that's what you're shooting for, that's what you're shooting for ultimately, and I can't stop you. Enjoy. Okay. So it also wants me to, go over here and do this, and then I guess we're going to also go to the Snides thing in Isles, and we're going to just kind of do some fun stuff with that, so... Yeah, again, a lot of this is just casual routing, but it's really cool that I can have this set up in such a way where I can interact with you guys more. It's a lot more chill, not as, I don't have to be as focused on how I do things, it's just, I schmoove through my own little things. Making a YouTube poop while watching the stream, that is pog. I'm just gonna say, that is pogged out. Those coins are as real as my love relationship. I don't even know what that would mean in that context. Okay, so is Aztec... Aztec is locked, right. So the thing is, I don't have my tracker, or like the proper part of my tracker pulled up that much. So I'm kind of guesstimating a lot. Are you Aztec? You're Forest. You think Olimar would play Donkey Kong in the knee? What do you... I don't know what that would mean. I don't know what that would mean. It did say as to... okay, again. And it's like... Also, even though these are part of, like, the spoiler log, I don't have to do some of these things that it's telling me. But it's like... Especially in the early game. Prefer to get it out of there. Castle. Where the frick... Almar would play DK62. Specifically DK62. I could see it. I could see it. I don't know if Lobby 6 is available. Again, I don't really have the tracker pulled up at all times. So, was that Mushroom Gorge? That was indeed Mushroom Gorge. Okay, so this is... God, I hate doing that jump. This is... Yep, okay, so this is the thing. There's just the GB there. Okay. I'm not going to focus too much on finding it. What is the lore of the red watermelon that spawns when you, like, change zones, if that's not too confusing? The red watermelon? Oh, that's just your health. Normally, it's just a normal green watermelon. But Rando gives you the cosmetic option for that to turn into a random color. It's kind of interesting. Okay, so we know we have key 2 now. And then I believe it was... I forgot what level you were. Oh god, I forgot what level you were. Should I even worry about this? You were factory. I don't know if you're going to make me go to factory straight away. It'd be kind of nice to do some... I feel like doing some factory stuff. Okay. Yeah, okay, it wants me to go to factory. Factory, cranky, shared. Okay, so key 1, hunky, chunky, monkey port. Monkey port. Key 1. Alright, so that's all the important stuff I have to get for this. Oh, this sphere. Blood melon. It literally is a blood melon, I guess, huh? That is very true. But yeah. Okay, so... It wants me to do the... I guess I'll go ahead and try and... I feel like getting the factory Kasplat's gonna... Or the R&D Kasplat's gonna be a little quicker. Blink. Again, I don't have to do everything in order with this, but... I am just basing it off of the spheres it gives me. And we're making our own little route out of it. Okay, so that's hunky chunky. Blood bagel. That's a fair point. Maybe it's just a blood bagel. Okay. I think I'll go ahead and get this one at the base of... Well, I'll get this. The free chunky item was part of that routing, so... There's the pineapple cage as well. Oh, that's in the aisles area. Okay. That's actually not a bad idea. I kind of would prefer if I could get maybe a different GB. Okay. Wait. Oh, that was... Oh, trombone was a check too. I didn't even... Can I be honest with you? I didn't even realize trombone was a check. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, okay. But yeah, chat, hopefully you can see everything okay. Because again, we had to previously work to get some of this set up last stream, so I'm just hoping the same way that I'm handling it now works fine. I'm going the wrong way. It's a bit of a janky MIDI, but I gotta say, I appreciate the Diddy Kong Racing too. There's a lot of custom Diddy Kong Racing music in this pack. Okay. So, we're gonna get the... Yeah. I can't stop looking at the dog. I know! See, that's my tactic. It's my tactic to keep you all engaged. That's okay. Yeah. Is Wizpig music in the music pack? It actually is, yes. There is, in fact, a Wizpig thing. It's not a perfect MIDI. I think whoever made it, some of the notes are a little out of key. But having it here as a potential song, I'm just saying for the record, you're not 100% guaranteed to hear it. Mostly because there is 300 different songs I could choose. Which I don't know if you guys realize this. That's a lot. Do I want to get the factory chunky metal, or do I just want to... I'll get the factory chunky metal, actually. Not too mad about it. Okay. Oh, it was literally... Yeah, getting chunky's metal is, like, lickety-split here. Chunky metals in general just seem pretty easy for me, regardless of where we're doing everything. Okay. Doink. Oh, well, there's, I guess, a reason maybe they didn't put that in the routing. I feel like if that was an actual GB, they would have put it in the routing. Trying to think. Okay. So I'm going to try this. I didn't know if we were going to commit to doing the Isles Chunky cage, but... And I see why it's in the routing. I do see why it's in the routing. Dude. Stop. Got him. Don't hit me. So it's a little harder to properly aim when I'm in windowed mode. For me, at least. Now you're busy with other stuff, but if you plan to play Pikmin 4, are you going to play it on stream or on your own time? It'd be cool to watch you play it. Maybe I'll stream it. Maybe. For me, I don't know how many of you guys play Pikmin often, chat, but admittedly... If I do play Pikmin on stream, I hope I wasn't muted long there, but if I do play Pikmin on stream, it will be my first Pikmin game, and I need you all to know that. I need you all to know that, so don't backseat me to death. Do not backseat me to death. Okay. So, what's okay, so Donkey Grape Barrels. Okay. So we're going to be getting Donkey here soon. We're also going to get barrel throwing, which I guess is going to open up opportunities to get... In case you didn't know, Pikmin have Pikmin. Is that like a... I didn't mean to do that. Like, Pikmin have children, and their children are Pikmin? Is that what you mean? I'm not sure I follow. Okay, so this is... What am I doing? Sorry. Okay. Okay. They always want me to do the, you know, the tiny mini caves barrel every time I go to caves. I'll be honest, I don't know where it is, so I like to just try and substitute for something else. I only needed 1 GB. Only needed 1 GB. If this doesn't remind you that, like, I'm clearly not doing the fastest strat, I don't know what does. Okay. Okay. Oh, but I actually have to do the cave's tiny mini cave barrel. I guess I have to, because if I want to get Donkey, I have to do that. So, here's the funny part. I was always trying to prevent myself from having to do that one. DK64 is a fever dream, but as a rare game. It is, because it's, like, not very optimized, and it's a very bloated game in a lot of regards. I enjoy it. It was my first video game I ever played. But I really just, like, I think it needs to be known that, like, this game is not... It's not 100% there. You know what I mean? Okay. But I'm hoping that I can, whatchamacallit? I'm brain farting. Oh, that was Grape Shooter, wasn't it? Huh. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can actually figure out where this cave's tiny mini cave barrel is. No doubt I might have to do some research for some stuff. I mean, like, normally if that was just over a GB, I'd skip it. Strictly because it's like, you don't have to do it. Right? Like, you don't need to do anything with it. I guess while I'm going over here, I'll probably get this Donkey Kasplat. Doink. Too easy. No guarantee that, like, I kind of, well, I don't really care if banana medals are over anything important. The punch sound effects, bro. You can You can thank Rare for that one. I almost forgot I didn't have Ponytail Twirl. That intimidated me. Okay. Wait. Did I say Forest Cranky shared? Cranky is not shared. Oh, it's Forest Cranky shared. Dude. Oh, also I realized that Forest... Oh. You know what? Okay, so those 2 checks were for Forest. I can't read. That's very apparent to me that I cannot read. I do want to try and find Donkey here, though, real quick. And get that mini cave barrel thing. Well, I'm here, though. Might as well. Doink. That didn't kill him. I guess it's like a timing thing. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna really need to find... I want to say it was pad 4. Is it pad 4? I can't remember, man. Times like this that make me really hope Donkey isn't required in the scene. But yeah, hope you all have been doing well. I've just been, for the most part, chilling. Trying to get a lot of my own life stuff figured out, which I know isn't, like, new of me to say, but I mean it this time, fellas. And I say that in the sense that I took my first driving lesson in 3 years. 2 or 3 years yesterday. And guess who didn't hit anything, didn't hit a curb, didn't hit nothing like that? That's right. That would be me. Do you think it's better to keep Dixie instead of keeping Tiny? I think they both have their place. I personally enjoy Tiny a little more, but that has to do with the fact that I grew up a lot more on DK64 and Diddy Kong Racing DS, things of that like. I would prefer Tiny a little bit. Her redesign in Diddy Kong Racing DS was kind of weird, though, I'll say that. Okay. Let me check something. I'm doing research. DK64, Crystal Caves. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this, but... Tiny golden bananas. Because I don't know the banana it's talking about. I don't know the one it's particularly speaking of. Doing research. Wait, do I have saxophone? No, I don't have saxophone. So where are you supposed to... Not there. What is this thing it speaks of? Do they want me to... Oh, you know what I think they want me to do? I think I get it. Frozen game. That's because I'm clicked out. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. So I think it just has to do with the fact that in my logic and everything, due to the fact that I have a bunch of the stuff open, the bee in the background messed with me. That's okay. Buzz, buzz. I see no issue. Okay. It's probably going to take me a time or two to actually properly be able to get over there. Because I don't really have many movement options. If I had Ponytail Twirl, it would be... My life would be a little easier, but... Oh, dude, landing this is going to be a pain. Ah! Why are you scared? What are you terrified of? Oh, the fact that I said buzz buzz, isn't it? A nuke went off? Eh. Normal. Normal stuff. Okay. I don't like the way the camera just shifted around. Oh! Saved by the bell, dude. Okay, so... Mini cave barrel. That is not where this is, unfortunately. I'll get this. I need to figure out what they're talking about. Cave's tiny mini cave barrel. But I need mini monkey for that, do I not? When do I unlock mini monkey? Cave's donkey medal. But in order to... Hang on, I don't get the logic. So, in order to get donkey, I need mini monkey, I believe. But... Oh, wait a minute. Hey, Chad, don't worry. Chad, don't panic. I think I get it. What kind of chicken do you like? I'm not picky. I like grilled chicken, fried chicken, anything of the sort. I mean, obviously, I'm a little more partial to stuff like fried chicken and all that. I just had, Chad, literally, no joke. I just had, like, Captain D's. Which I know sounds strange to bring up when we're talking about chicken because Captain D's is a seafood place, but it is not my fault that they have some absolutely killer chicken tenders. Like they are good. They are good. What the frick is Captain D's? I know you think this is going to be leading into a D's Nuts joke. It's not. That is a legitimate seafood place. Never heard of Captain D's. I don't know if it's like local necessarily or anything. Okay, I'm checking the thing again. I need Mini Monkey to get in there. How am I supposed to... Wait. Oh, wait, I need Donkey's medal, don't I? Do I need Donkey's medal? Cave's Donkey medal. Here, I'm gonna check some important stuff. Requirements. What? Oh, I don't even need Donkey. I don't even... Okay, so I just need Tiny Lanky Diddy. We literally just need Tiny Lanky Diddy. Okay. Sorry. We just need Tiny Lanky Diddy and we'll be good. So I think... We're gonna try and get some other GBs. Again, not everything here is required. I don't need to do the 23 GBs that are in Sphere 2. But it is simply just throwing around recommendations above all else. The main things I have to get are the actual moves. Let's see. So I got the one near that warp. Right, I was gonna get the chunky one over here. There's a decent chance I might already have enough to... How many GBs do I have? 11. There's a decent chance I might already have enough. Too easy. 12. It keeps bringing up Forest, and I think Forest was over here. So I'm gonna see. You're Forest, right? You're indeed Forest. How many do you require? 8. Good to know I was right. Okay. Let me go get Forest Funky Chunky. Because that does seem to be more of a required thing. Did you see the way I backed out of that? That's crazy. Okay, cool. Yeah, the grape shooter. Good stuff. Awesome. I'm trying to think. What else do we need to do? There's not really we have to do necessarily, but... Probably need barrel throwing. I think we're going to definitely need that. Because that is literally going to get barrel throwing, which... If I'm thinking, I believe is lanky that's actually required. Okay. Too easy. Trying to see what else is there. I could try and go ahead and get the forest beanstalk. There's a lot of stuff to look into generally. So I think 4 will take me there. No, it is not there. Clearly, I have no recollection. I think I remember how I got there. It was through you, wasn't it? No guarantee, but I believe it is over here. No. Me when I'm wrong? Okay. How you feel about Super Mario Bros. Wonder and Elephant Mario? I'm extremely excited. I'll tell you that much. I am extremely excited, mostly just because they finally did a 2D Mario game that isn't just rehashing what New Super Mario Bros. Has just been setting out to do for ages now, and just kind of rehashing that over and over again. I really do appreciate that that's not how it works anymore. It doesn't have new at the start. Yeah, because it's not a new Super Mario Bros. Game, and I'm very appreciative of that. I can't remember where this is. Salt and Pepper are over for a sleepover. Yo! Oh my gosh. Are Chili and Foley playing with them? I would love to know that. Holy, that sounds so cute. I gotta know. Are they playing and everything? Oh, dude. If they're not, that's okay. I get it. They haven't been there for a minute. But I don't know why I held on to that. Charlie is having a tantrum over it, though. Bro, that's his kids. Again, he hasn't seen them for a minute, but that's his kids. He forgot those two were his kids, man. I think it's just a quirky little situation. The dogs. I know the dogs. Okay, I'm gonna go get this real quick. Awesome. 15. Let's see what else there is. There's Forest Splat could probably be pretty easy. I think Forest Splat would be a pretty... Confirm that she is the largest. She is bigger than the... Foley is the largest? Or who is the largest? I feel like I missed a step in that general equation. Oh, it was Salt, wasn't it? Salt? No. No, hold on. My brain's like, I'm having a brain fart. Oh, I was trying to get that before he did any of that. Very cool. Okay. Now, I don't know. you didn't really give me any keys, so what I'm actually going to do... Pepper is around the same size as Foley, but slightly larger. Also, yes, I was talking about, so learn to read. Listen, I'm trying my best. I am doing my best. Okay, castle. I do at some point want to focus on being able to do all the checks that lead up to key 8 type deals, but for now I'm kind of just focusing on just utilize the spoiler log to go along with what you want to do in the run. Okay, so what are we getting here? Diddy Lanky Peanut. Diddy Lanky Peanut. Doink. Donk. Okay. Okay. Castle Cranky Chunky. So there's a couple different things that I can think of here just on my own little merit. Trying to think. The conditions that go into Sphere 3 are kind of weird. Nah, dude, Undertale. It's a good Spider Dance is a good song. Okay, well that was a banana medal. Okay. Alright, what do we got? I got the Chunky GB. I don't exactly know what Forest Chunky Apple Rescue is. I don't 100% remember. Can't remember if that's like a nighttime exclusive thing. That's probably going to be another thing I have to research, but it's unfortunate that it's giving me a lot of required stuff that is like... Oh, there was Mini Monkey as well. DK Spider Dance go hard though. It's a little rinky dinky, but I like it. It's a little rinky dinky tune. Joink. Again, chat, no guarantee we're going to finish the seed. It'll probably just depend on my energy more than anything, but we are guaranteed to at least sort of know what route we're going to be going along. So, there's at the very least going to be that. Doink. Boink. Okay, blueprint. It's like nothing terribly important. I don't really need a blueprint, but I mean it exists. So I'm gonna go back to Forest real quick because like 2 out of the 4. I just realized I do have to get Donkey Kong. Oh no. That's potentially a problem. Yeah, I never played any DK game. You should. They're pretty fun, all things considered. Yeah, chat, I'll be real with you. I don't know 100% if I'm going to finish this seed. Mostly just because this operates under the condition of something that I think is sort of not able to work. But what I'll do is I'll do some searching, and I guess if I am not able to clear that, which is likely not due to a bug, it's just likely due to my lack of knowledge, I will probably just, I don't know, this, I kind of feel like I want this to be a shorter stream. Don't really got that much energy going on, but when was the first time you played a DK game? This game. And it was literally my first ever video game. Actually, DK64 was my first ever video game. I think I played it when I was like 3. Played it when I was like 3 with my sister, who was like, you know, older than me. I don't know what this tune is, but it's kind of a freaking schlapper, man. I kind of dig it. Okay. So there's you. Nope! That is the first time I've ever properly dodged that. What the frick? Okay. So you have Diddy. What the frick is, like, Forest Chunky Apple Rescue? Here's my problem. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know what Forest Chunky Apple Rescue is, but I'm gonna try and figure it out. It's not here, is it? No, this is where that stuff is. Okay. What do I do with this? I don't know what you want me to do. Do I have to shoot him? Hold on. See, I don't know much about this. What does the randomizer do? Basically, in summary, this whole randomizer randomizes a lot of the collectibles that exist. Okay, I don't remember how this works. Clearly. Okay, so they're all, like, out. I don't know what you do. You don't shoot them. I don't know how this works. I'll be honest with you, chat. I don't got much energy, so I'm probably just going to... Here's what we're going to do. We're switching back to the just chatting screen, and we're just going to chat for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Just a hint of a bit. Not for long, but I'm willing to communicate for just a little bit. Just a smidgen of time. Doink. Hello, chat. Hello, platypus. Hello, welcome to the chat. It's stream chat. Okay. The three-phase. Let's go, the three-phase. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, chat, I gotta tell you, I'm very excited about a lot of the potential progress I'm making towards learning how to drive and everything. I'm racing tomorrow. Exciting. I don't know why, but for some reason, when I read your message, I thought it said, like, I'm racing hormones tomorrow. And I'm like, what does that even imply? What does that even imply? And then I double taked it, and I'm just like, oh, okay. Never mind. I get it now. I get it. I know. Like, I thought that's what you said. I thought that's what you said, and it was really funny to me. But, ooh. Racing hormones. Racing rowing boats. Hormones, rowing boats, it's all the same thing. Bro got that automobile riz. You know? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's all I'm saying. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. Another thing that's been really annoying is, again, I talked about it earlier in the stream, but, like, I've had a lot of fan noise and everything, so I'm hoping, Chad, I'm, like, hoping to get a new PC build at some point. One that can just properly run stuff that won't get all, you know, rinky-dinky with dust and everything really easily, because unfortunately I'm in a pretty dusty environment. BP honk honk with Riz. That's like Yeah, okay. Sure. You know what? Go you, DP. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna check some stuff. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna message DP. He'll never know what's hitting him. This. That sounds good to me. My brother wants my first car to be a manual transmission. You know, it's funny because as much as I'd like to be that person who's like a car person and can chime in on every little thing regarding cars, I don't know anything about cars. So when you tell me manual transmission, I have not a clue what you are saying. I have not a clue. Transmission. See, when you word it like that, I could probably understand it. That's where you have to change gears manually. I think the car that I drove yesterday for my training was a manual. Maybe I'm wrong though. I don't know. I think I actually was right. I support the manual transmission. Dude, right? That's just like, isn't that just another word for saying you have to painstakingly go through the process of figuring out your trans without like someone being like, hey, dip, you're trans. Which is probably a majority of people. A majority of trans people probably go through the manual transmission. That's how I was. Was there a third pedal you had to hit? No. Okay, so that might be different then. All there was accelerating and braking. Then not manual. Okay. Did you have to change gears while you were driving? I mean, yeah, I had to like put stuff in park. I had to put stuff in reverse. The third is the clutch. Okay, you were driving automatic transmission. Okay, good to know. I'm glad that, Chad, I'm glad you could teach me driving knowledge that I don't know about. Because again, I took my first lesson yesterday in like 3 years. So for me, cars are a very new concept. I have always had huge driver's anxiety. Humongous driver's anxiety, to be honest. Search how manual works. I have diagrams. Oh, God, I'm bad at diagrams, but I'll try my best. Just got my full license. You're ahead of me. Estrogen brake. See, again, if you describe it like that, if you describe it to me in, like, trans femme terms, like, yeah, we'll be fine. We'll get there. Estrogen brake, testosterone accelerate. I don't know, something like that. It's actually pretty simple. Yeah, it's what I've heard. And I mean, like, I think a lot of stuff can come with that. It's just, again, I'm very not knowledged in the field. I don't have a lot of knowledge. So to me, it's like this overwhelming thing that I just don't know how it works. But again, it's probably pretty simple, like you guys are saying. Always drive as fast as you can. Limit as you can. Wait. I don't think we should drive as fast as I can. Dude, I felt uncomfortable. So when I was doing my training yesterday, we did it out in like a church parking lot. Put foot on pedal and move wheel. Something that I had to really get used to yesterday, because this was the one thing that I genuinely couldn't grasp when I was initially doing my driving 2 or 3 years ago, was I could not grasp the concept of having to turn the wheel in a full rotation twice if I wanted to do a full turn to the left. I couldn't grasp that for some reason. I couldn't grasp that, but I got a hang of that yesterday. Got a hang of that. I learned it takes like 2 full rotations and things of that nature. Like, I had someone tell me that driving, it's like learning to drive in a video game. No, it's not. You have to account for the weight of the freaking car. Like, you have to feel the weight of the car, man. It is not the same. Like, I don't know, man. Yeah, that's weird when trying to turn. Yeah, it's like I don't know. I definitely got used to it a fair bit. Like I'm getting used to it. But dude, no. Anyone who tried to tell me it's like learning to drive is like learning to drive in a video game. No, it's not. Holy no, it is not. It's crazy. If you're taking your the driver's class, I took driver's ed in high school. I didn't have one of those driver's eds that like they also give you your permit in. So I'm still trying to get my permit. I know, Chad. It's fine. It's fine. Again, only reason I haven't done anything with it is because driver's anxiety. That has been the reason. Is that your dog? In a technical sense, yes. They currently live with Riley. Chili currently lives with Riley. But when we both move out, I get to see this little goober. I get to see this little cross-eyed individual. This little bean, if you will. This little stubby bean. But, yeah. There's a class I had to watch. It was the most violent thing I've ever seen. Dude, ours wasn't violent. The problem I feel I had with ours was that they were very, like, surface level with what they taught us, and then had us take a driver's test, like a simulation thing. You know, like one of those, like, the simulation things that some driver's ed class have you do? They had me do that, and I was so bad at it. And for some reason, and I will never understand this, but for some reason, they had this whole weird song and dance thing they did where when you did something that was not allowed, so you ran a red light, maybe you rear-ended someone, whatever. If you did anything like that, maybe you were in the wrong lane, it would let you be wrong for like a second. And if you didn't switch it around, it would play like a really short, like almost perfectly cut sounding gunshot noise. And it scared the crap out of me. Because you had these really, they gave us these really noise isolating headphones when we were taking it, just so we could really take in hearing the sound and not focusing on if anyone around us in the class was talking. And legit, as wearing them, realized I messed up. And it played the noise, and it made me jump so bad because the volume on the headphones were also really high. And it was just like, why? Why do you do this to me? It was so painful. I don't know. It just scared the crap out of me. That was more or less what happened. It just scared me pretty bad. Nah, bro, that's messed up. It's, again, I know it wasn't a gunshot noise, but it was like a very... If you know, like, the back in the day with, like, when MLG memes were a thing. Here. It was like, if I can pull up the MLG hit marker sound effect. It was like, imagine this sound, but really, really loud. It was that, but extremely loud. Like, I don't get it. How do you shoot someone with a car? Isn't shooting someone with a car pretty much just a tank? I don't know, it's a little food for thought, but isn't that just a tank? Here's a simple explanation of auto versus manual. With auto, you hit the pedal and hear the engine revving up, going down, and revving up again. That's the car changing gears. Oh! No way, dude. In manual, you have to change gears yourself or you won't speed up. Oh, dude, no, I would hate that. What the frick? That sounds awful. That sounds like actually awful. What do you mean? I put water bottles in the freezer and I make them into slush. For some reason that was funny to me, but I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you nonetheless. If you drive bad, you get 360. No scoped. That's what that's what it felt like. And the thing was, by the second or third time I was taking the simulation and I failed it. Like, I knew when I would do something wrong, and I knew what was coming. I knew the sound it was going to play, but it's still, again, it's literally just a loud version of the hit marker sound. It's just that. It's just that. Where's my tank license? Is there like a tank ed thing? What do you need to do to get like a certification in being able to drive a tank? Just gonna say your thumbnail's peak quality. Thank you. I spent 5 minutes on it, and I haven't changed it for several streams. Yippee! Yippee! It's just like 5 hours of people dying, and the teacher was insanely nonchalant. Dude, that's freaking. And I assume if they showed you that in like high school, that's. Oh man, at that age, I mean, at any age really, that's traumatizing. But like, being in the military, I guess that was my train of thought with it. I was like, maybe it's just kind of like, if you've got a position that requires you to, learn that stuff, or to be in a tank, you have to probably go through some learning class for it to be able to get like a certification. That's my guess. I don't know anything about how that works. Yeah, I don't know how any of that whole process works. Oh, God. Okay, cool. They have a car in the park in the student parking lot that's all smashed in. Oh, that's fun. That just sounds great. That sounds actually amazing. My school has a thing they do in the spring around prom where they basically convince you to not drive to prom. Okay, so that explains why you said that. I read that out of order, but I realized. And they just talk to the juniors and stuff, basically. Okay. Have you ever played a game called Kerbal Space Program? I heard about it so much growing up was the thing. But I never played it. It looked pretty cool to me, but as a kid, I never really processed it much. Like, I think I was mainly hearing about it around the time I started doing YouTube. And I think I thought about doing videos on it, but I never did. Never really played around it, but I did hear it was good. I know there's a sequel that came out a few years ago, but I don't know if it's any good. I didn't hear about it having any big boom like the first game did. Playing it right now. It's not super extreme, but it's still kind of extra. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It'll be that way. Came out a few months ago. Oh, was it a few months ago? I thought it was like years ago. What the frick? I mean, now that you mention it, yeah, that sounds about right. It's just like, dang. And it's awful. Oh. It's just straight up awful. Okay. Yeah, because like, I'm going to look at the Steam reviews. Because last I saw the Steam reviews for the game, I think the 1 or 2 times I checked it, I think it was like mixed. I don't think it was like mostly negative, but it was mixed. Oh, and it's more than the first one too. Oh yeah, it's mixed, dude. Wow. It's more than the first game, and it's got a way lower rating than the first game. Wow. Okay. The minimum requirements are a 30. What? Hold on. Now, I'm looking at the minimum on the Steam page, and it's saying a 2060. Now, here's what I'm going to say regarding that. Even if it's a 2060. It's Kerbal Space Program. No, I'm looking at this game. This game does not look like it should have a minimum needing you to do 2060. Maybe it's the recommended. The recommended, I think, is what you're thinking about, but even then it says a 3080, which isn't better, by the way. Needing a minimum of a 2060 for a Kerbal Space Program game is insane to me. Because I'm looking, right? Like, I'm looking at these screenshots of the gameplay. They don't look much graphic. Like, it doesn't look insane graphically compared to the first one. Like, it looks higher quality, sure, but, like, you need a 2060? That's insane. That does not seem right. Yeah, it came out in February. What the? That is absolutely insane. I have more FPS. I used the first game with, like, 200 mods. Yeah, it seems like a big problem that I'm seeing for a lot of people with this game outside of just the fact that it's a little buggy. Well, little is probably an understatement. But it seems like a lot of frame rate issues are like a big problem I'm noticing. Which, when your game is apparently meant to have a minimum of a 2060 for it not looking that high fidelity, that's insane. To me, that just screams bad optimization. But you're going to pass that off and put that into the minimum requirements like it's not just bad optimization. Like, that's insane to me, dude. Kerbal Space Program is kind of known for its bugs. I mean, yeah, if they're funny bugs, I can get past it. I mean, again, most of you guys know me for corruption, so obviously if it's funny bugs, yeah, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it personally. But if it's like game breaking, losing save data, stuff like that, things that don't allow you to progress, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. But frame rate, I think low frame rate regardless is just gonna be it's not. That's, yeah. Oh, it's full of that, but Kerbal Space Program 2 is game breaking. That's the issue. Kerbal Space Program 1 is fun bugs. Yeah, so a lot of my exposure to Kerbal Space Program was Jacksepticeye. As a kid, I always watched a lot of his stuff with that. And I saw bugs in that game, but they were funny. Now, I think I've seen people play Kerbal Space Program 2, but I've never actively watched it. And the one time I looked at the game, it really seems like this game's not liked. Yeah, it's the bad guy. Yeah, it really does seem like it's the bad kind of bug. That's crazy. Oh, God, that's crazy, man. It's unfortunate, too, because, again, it was such a beloved... The first game was so beloved. And then you have the second game, which, comes out years later, and it's a mess. Yeah, that is... It's so weird, again, because graphically, this game does not look much different from the first one. And yet its minimum requires you to have a 2060? That's kind of nuts to me, man. I don't know. Weird. Yeah, that is uber strange. Anyways, chat. I will admit, had a bit more of a conversation there at the end than I thought we were going to. Mostly just a chill stream. I know we didn't do much DK64 Rando today. I think I gotta I think I really gotta energize up for next stream or whatever. But again, I'm not going to guarantee any type of schedule. I do want to stream more. But like I said, not guaranteeing any type of schedule, all things considered. So hope you guys are okay with that. But all things considered, I do want to try and chime in a bit more. Maybe I can get some casual gameplay videos or things of the sort going soon. Who knows? I've had thoughts to do it, maybe with DK64 Rando, some other stuff. Who knows? Well, we'll find something. But with that being said, chat, I am going to head out. It's the end of the stream. Don't ignore the fact that I was on the Project 64 capture for a second. It's the end of the stream. I gotta go now. I gotta go and do things. I gotta live life. Crash Bandy. I don't agree. Anyways, chat, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye, guys! Oh, I didn't do full game. Bye-bye, guys! Oh, I never do this in full... Bye-bye!